And my friends, I'm here to tell you that once you know the definition of a goal and you apply the 4 points of performance to your goal, you can achieve anything that you want. And it's right here. It's right here. We have to take a time out. We have to ask ourselves a question. Why? Why spend time learning about goal setting, learning about positive self-talk, learning about the mental adaptation? Let's draw a physical correlate. Imagine that you're in a gym, and this gym had never seen the likes of a CrossFit workout, and you just threw down in Fran, 21-15-9 thruster pull-up. You're on the ground, you're withering back and forth, trying to get comfortable, and someone who had never seen CrossFit before comes over. They lean over you, and they're like, bro, what was that? Now, if you've done CrossFit for a couple days, you may say, that was constantly varied, high-intensity, functional movement. You could say that because that is, in fact, what you were doing. And then that person would likely say, okay, but why? Why would you do that to yourself? And if you've been reading the CrossFit Journal or you've been to a level 1, you could say, because I want to increase my work capacity across broad time and modal domain. That's our definition of what you're doing when you throw down in the CrossFit workout. But the idea is that you likely have a compelling reason. You must have a compelling reason to go through the workout. They're too hard to do otherwise. Well, I want to offer you 2 compelling reasons to strongly consider the use of goal setting and positive self-talk. Here's number 1. When I was preparing the very first goal setting seminar to be delivered in Santa Cruz, California, the birthplace of CrossFit, I was preparing my notes and I got stuck. I said to my wife, Mally, I said, Mally, is there a word in the English language that you can think of that can capture the essence of every day when I wake up, I try to be a little bit better than the day before? My wife got a huge smile on her face. My wife is Japanese. She speaks Japanese fluently. And she looked at me and she said, you know what? I don't know about the English language, but in Japanese, I know exactly the word you're looking for. And that word is kaizen. Kaizen. Say it. Kaizen. Yeah, it's a great, powerful word. And what kaizen means is constant improvement. Always striving to be a little bit better than the day before. Now, my wife's father is also Japanese. And I spoke with him about this word to get some knowledge on where that word comes from, what it means, the history of the word. And what he taught me is that the word kaizen comes from the samurai tradition. And in the samurai tradition, when the samurai would walk out on the street on any given day, they never knew if that day would be their last. And because any day could be their last day, the spirit of kaizen was embraced by them. And they tried to make that day their best day. And when he explained that to me, I thought, wow, that's not much different than today. Do we have any proof? Do we have any assurance? Is there any guarantee that we have tomorrow? Could today be our last day? You never know. And so what a great concept to embrace for us as modern warriors, as modern samurai, the spirit of kaizen, every day trying to be a little bit better than the day before.